I guess I should turn my microphone on. Wow, it's just me and you. Oh, okay, here's Stumpy. Yeah, I was like, well, Scott's like on the table, and Caesar says he'll be late. But yeah, we're playing some Deadlands. It's the 30th of June. It's 6 p.m. and it's been like a month since we played, so like my memory is very foggy. I'm pretty sure that Stumpy had the recap. So, am I correct?
You are correct. And it's been more than a month. That session was the 19th of May.
Oh wow. Okay, so a little over a month.
And because I was supposed to miss the next week, not knowing that we were all going to miss every week, I didn't get a chance, or I never got around to stumpifying my notes, but I do have notes about what I did last time.
Tell us. Oh boy, yeah. Let's see what really happened. Let's see. I remember like we traveled.
There was that coyote thing that was tracking us. We ran into water issues, so we found some water, not enough. So Bill decided to go into Roswell in hopes of uploading the herd early, or unloading the herd early. At one point, Screw saw the coyote, which we had determined was a skinwalker, lined up his rifle sights, but it just marched towards us as if daring to shoot. At one point, it was close enough that we thought we'd get Luke to believe us. It turned into a giant falcon and flew away.
Oh yeah.
While Bill was in Roswell, there was an eerie, unnatural-looking storm. We suddenly saw a flash of light and a fireball. And when we went out to investigate, it was some guy in a fake army uniform wearing a jetpack that had been shot through, or it was the wings of some guy, she said. We examined his corpse as best we could, which put off Loco, who decided to leave and head back to Trang. When we were going for the jetpack, we were going to loot the jetpack as well, but that's when a bunch of shoulders showed up, started yelling at us for surrender. Group Stumpy immediately surrendered. Doyle ran and got shot up pretty good. The sound of the gunfire brought Loco back, and we were all tied up with Doyle in very bad shape, except for the Chinaman who just never showed. Oh shit!
All right.
I said all that before looking at the game room to see that we're not even here yet.
Well, Scath is Scath. Caesar said he's going to be late, so it's on them.
Yeah.
Except Scott's on the table. Like, how come he's not in voice?
Maybe he thought he had the recap and wanted to stay away.
No, but he does have the recap for Fandelver.
How could Sketh have the recap? Last time we played, he was missing, so he hasn't played since the 12th of May.
Damn. Well, that's what YouTube's for. He could have always gone back and watched the session on YouTube, which I know he doesn't because he's Canadian, and that's how Canadians are.
And what else is there to do if you're Canadian?
Eat maple syrup and try to ride a moose, I guess.
Stare out your window at the flatlands all the way to the North Pole.
True. And complain.
And mispronounce about.
Yeah, say a boot, an A, and bud, and toque. And Scott's probably muted because I know he would have been like flying off the handle right now. You'd be flying off the handle. I don't say that. Yes, you do. Anyways, how's everyone's like month and a half break been?
Yeah, it was alright. I mean, I wish I was playing, but...
You know, shit happens.
Shit does happen.
Oh yeah, how many days have passed since we last played, or not last played, but since last session, how many days had gone by?
I don't remember, like 4, 5, 6, 7, something like 8, something like that. What week?
Okay, so that would mean
In the last
Abel was all his chi powers be back then.
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't.
At some point in the last session, a whole month passed.
There it is. So yeah, we played for we did like a month in game time, and then we took a month break. You know.
There you go. Because that's why all the water ran out.
Yeah.
Water went low.
So for that edge that I took, the Superior Kung Fu, I chose Drunken Master for the combat style. So that just gives me a when I take that style, it's a -2 to hit me, but it's also I have a -2 in my movement because of it.
All right. You're still.
And of course, I'm going to use Deflect along with that, so it'll probably give me something like a -4 to hit me with that on as well.
Where's Deflect? I don't see Deflect. What's Deflect? What is Deflect? Is it a power? It is a power. You actually have to successfully cast Deflect, I believe, right?
True. And last time I tried to do that, I failed horribly.
What is new? So Scott, since you weren't here, that's y'all ran into this boy.
Well, obviously have to help him.
He's dead.
Oh. So we gotta give him a proper burial then.
So, like when he discovered the dead body. Well, you weren't there, but the party discovered the dead body. Loco took off because he was bored. Then the rest were like, "Well, let's just loot the body." And then the army showed up, basically. Like, well, maybe not the army, but like a shit ton of people showed up and demanded the party stop and surrender. And some people didn't. I think Doyle decided to take off running, and they like shot him down. So he's kind of dying. Loco ran, like, I guess, or you might have heard the shooting and stuff, so he like come running back, I guess. But that's kind of where we're at.
Okay. Sounds simple enough.
Yeah, so Doyle's down, Scroop and Stumpy. I want to say they're both tied up. Yeah,
Yeah. Surrendered.
yeah, they surrendered. Like,
They all have guns.
yeah, they all have rifles. They all can shoot pretty well.
Honor, my strict code of honor demands that I try and help my friends. Since it's a major flaw.
Okay. 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 So I'm gonna say.
Wait, what was that major flaw you said?
Okay.
A code of honor is my major flaw.
Well, it's dark. They have their. Well, let's see. Most of them have their backs to you. That one is currently tying up Doyle, who's down on the ground, bleeding out.
Okay. I will try and do a stealth roll. I can't remember if there's a... Yeah, there's a tower here. I'll do a stealth roll to see if I can
Okay.
sneak up. Uh-oh. That was either good or bad, I think.
Okay.
So versus a turn, so it's been a while. What's my movement again?
Your pace is on your traits. It's a 6.
Oh, pace. Okay, 6. Okay. Try and sneak up to there. And I guess that would be his turn if we're going in order here.
Okay. Down arrow if you're passing your turn.
Okay. It's not. I'm not selected, so it won't let me pass my turn. I don't think that anyways. I am, but it won't let me. I don't have a button to. There you go.
Sus. Well. So this soldier's gonna go around behind Scroop and tell him to stand up and start making him walk. Like forcing him. We're going to interrogate you boys.
Okay.
Stumpy yells at the soldiers, if you ain't got a medic, let me at least help my friend that you shot to pieces.
You some kind of medicine man, old man?
I've been around a needle and thread.
Well, go ahead, but no funny business, alright? I'm gonna shoot you, and he will hold it. This guy will hold his action to, like, shoot you. Like, try to do something crazy. We'll keep going. This one kind of walks over here. One kind of walks over here. This one is staring down at Doyle. What's your name? Abel. You see him start like kind of like looking through his pockets. And this one picks up Stumpy and kind of shoves forward. He's going to shove him forward some more.
Does that count as my turn's movement?
No. You'll still be able to move. He's just helping you along. Doyle is down. Abel.
Abel's going to. Do you want me to do another stealth roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay.
And we'll get right up next to him.
And he says, "Holy shit, it's the Chinaman!"
And before he starts yelling out, he's already is determined that he's going to beat the shit out of this guy because he saw him sifting through his friend's pockets. He'll use his what is it called? First strike to hit him once already, just to get the free attack off, and we just double read. Once per round, as long as you're not shaken or stunned, the hero gets a free fighting attack against the foe immediately after he moves into reach. So that's the free punch that he's going to hopefully land. Where is it? Combat, martial arts.
There's a hit. That boy
And he'll
shaking.
and do 2 actions together as he kind of tries to turn it into a combo.
Don't you have to say you're doing that prior?
It says
And you have like a minus to attacks or something like that?
once per round of shaken or stunned, the hero gets a free fighting attack against the foe immediately after reach. See free attacks. What's the rule for free attacks?
What's the ability?
Free strike or first strike. Free attacks are a single attack unaltered by other edges or combat options. This is usually a fighting.
Oh, free fight. So yeah, you're just doing your normal attack then. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a freebie, and then I'm doing my normal attack actions.
Wait.
So he's gonna try and do 2 hits. See if this works. Probably not. That's a miss.
You hear a goat. That is a hit. Where is that?
That's a hit.
Gives him a wound. It's a Chinaman! Kill the Chinaman!
And that would be Abel's turn. Oh wait. Before, like as a free action, he's going to drop into his drunken what is it called again? Shit. Drunken style. So he's got a -2 to hit him for ranged and melee attacks.
Oh, okay. Stumpy.
Alright, before doing anything, he's going to yell out, "You crazy Chinaman, you trying to get yourself killed?" And then I guess I'm just going to move towards Doyle. As far as I can move at a walk, because I'm sure the soldier boys aren't looking to run.
No.
And since I'm not there yet, I guess I'm done.
Scoop, you're currently being led and you're tied up. Do you do anything crazy like the Chinaman?
No. I'll like, as I'm like being pushed along, I'll also like turn around and look at my character guy and say, "Hey, do you mind if I yell out at my friend to surrender? I don't want to scare you. I'm gotta yell pretty loud to reach you over there."
And he holds a pistol to your back and says, "You try any funny business and tell him something you shouldn't be, I'm going to pull this trigger."
Fair enough. Chinaman, surrender. These boys aren't so bad. We just gotta do what they say.
But they shot him, and they were stealing from him, and they have you tied up.
Oh, they aren't so bad.
Abel's gonna like be holding the soldier by like his collar and having a fist raised.
And
he looks at the.
You look around and you see all these guns pointed your way.
And he'll let the soldier fall to the ground, and he'll raise his hands up. You better know what you're doing.
Does Scroop do anything else?
Scrooge just keeps getting pushed along.
Alright.
Well, good.
Yeah, they do. So page 6. He's coming over here. He's going to aim his rifle at Abel. If Abel does anything stupid, he's going to shoot at him. So he's going to hold his action. Go and hold.
Abel's gonna keep his hands raised above his head.
Matter of fact, you start seeing all these soldiers aiming their rifles at you. And you can ask Doyle. They hit hard. That boy is still shaking. And he has a wound. Leave it to Scuff. All these boys are going on hold. Abel.
Abel's just gonna keep his hands raised and just wait.
Okay, Stumpy's gonna make his way the rest of the way to Doyle, and he's gonna look him over, see that all the holes are in his back. Look at that, all the holes are in his back. Big brave soldier boys. And then he's gonna try to do some healing with Doyle. God, we haven't played so long. I think that's a success, isn't it?
Trait rolls a net 4, but what's the red? Actually. Yeah, I think 4 should be a success. As far as I know.
Wait, did Abel actually knock that soldier out?
No, he's just shaking.
Oh.
No, like if you knock the soldier out, there'd be a different kind of reckoning going on.
Let's see. So with that roll, I guess. Oh gosh, if they're letting us do this, then we're not really in combat rounds anymore because a heal attempt takes 10 minutes.
Correct. So at that point, like they would would attempt to tie Abel up while you are healing him. Is Abel going to fuss? Keep in mind they are pointing guns at you.
No, he's not gonna fuss.
Over.
This seems like a bad idea.
We will.
Stop.
Yeah. We are out of initiative. All right, so yeah, you're healing them. They have Abel also tied up and like kind of pushing her along.
I guess I removed one wound.
One, okay.
Yeah, it's an extra wound for each raise, but that crappy roll certainly raised.
All right. And since Doyle's not here right now, they're gonna tie his ass up too, and they're gonna start pushing you all together, and kind of like start leading you someplace. And you overhear him saying, "I can't believe we're having to deal with a Chinaman. And a man with a wooden leg. And an old man. Why don't we just throw him into the river?" Cool. Alright.
When he sees that, Scroop is visibly shaken.
So they take you into custody. They take you to into a fort, and you, as you're being led around, they put sex over your head, to blind you basically. And once you get they kind of separate each of you, and before you're separated, one of the guys comes up and says that he introduces himself as Captain Callahan. And he's going to be conducting interviews with each of you to see what you know and what you are lying about. And for God's sake, your stories better add up. So first, then they separate all of you. First, they're going to take in Scroop. And Scroop, they take off the sack, and you see before you, you're kind of like a little rinky-dink little area. You see behind this captain, you see a noose. You see a bunch of, you see like a little table that has like a bunch of different tools on it. And he says, "So, pirates, you're a pirate, yes?"
A man of the high seas, but I haven't been one for a long time now.
And what brings you into our little neck of the woods, pirates?
I was working a cattle wrangling job, moving cattles up from, and I'll say wherever we came from because I forget where it was. It's been a long ride, but we made it up this far.
And he comes up and he backhands you. "Don't lie to me. You're no cowboy. What are you really here to do?"
You can confirm our group was in the canyon, where I'll say wherever they were. We saw the flash of light in the sky, and they sent us out to investigate, because we're the rougher, tougher part of the group.
Who are you working for?
I'll say the guy's name that hired us.
And what's your business with that Chinaman?
The Chinaman, he's also doing the cattle wrangling job. They really were hiring anyone, as you can see.
That Chinaman has no dirt around his hands. He's no cowboy. He's a sissy.
Well, I agree with you there.
He says as one of his soldiers is spitting out his teeth.
I completely agree. What were they thinking hiring him?
And the man with you have a peg leg, right? I think. Let me see if there's some of those notes. There, Yankee guy. Yeah. And they say, "What about the man with the peg leg?" He's obviously no cowboy either. He looks like a soldier. He looks like a Union.
The old guy, he's just an old fella. He's seen some things. They have him riding up in the food cart. He makes some mean grub. He's does a bit of everything. A bit of, stitching people up, and you know as I do, that you don't live too long around here. So anyone super old, they know some things.
What aren't you telling us? Don't lie to me.
Well, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I think we were being followed by a weird shapeshifter.
A weird shapeshifter.
Yes, there's animals with glowing eyes we keep seeing following us.
Is it that Chinaman?
No, he's been with us when we saw it.
Well, who is it? Who is it?
Oh, it's been a while. I forget. Did we make the connection?
I don't think so.
No?
I thought we did. I thought we noticed something
Oh.
and kind of put two and two together. Did we?
I think we guessed it was because we did know that the big engine that hung out with that slick dude, we knew he was. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I'm pretty certain you figured out or you ascertained that it was an Indian.
Well, I don't know for sure, but I think it was it Tassar? An Indian.
What kind of Indian name is that?
I don't know. He seemed like quite a like a Comanche or something. He's working for this rival group that I don't think wants us to get the cattle sold, or they want to steal or something. And I'll say the name of the guy leading that group. But other than that, there's nothing. We're just a cattle wrangling job, and we were hired as the muscle to try and keep the riffraff away.
Now, what do you know about that man you saw on the ridge by himself with nothing attached to him? What do you know about him?
Absolutely nothing. Never seen him before in my life.
He backhands you again. Don't lie to me. You look pretty familiar.
Unless he's been out on a boat, I don't think I know him.
So, since you've been on a boat, I'm sure you know the term waterboarding, don't you?
I do. Please, I've told you everything. I cooperated. I surrendered. And I even convinced the Chinaman to surrender. Please, I don't know anything. I know how these things go. I'm being honest with you guys.
Well, we're going to question your friends, and their stories better match yours, or we're going to be having a different conversation.
That is fair. That is fair.
So he takes you out. He throws you into this little cell. Goes and gets Stumpy and brings Stumpy back. Now!
It was nice meeting you.
Now, Pegleg, who are you?
I'm not the peg leg. The peg leg just walked out the door.
Huh?
Don't question him.
I thought Stumpy had the Pegleg. Yes. No?
Scroop the pirate has.
Oh my gosh.
Have a big leg.
Oh, I thought it was
leg?
because I read that it's a Gatling gun shred your left leg, so I just started. I thought you had a peg leg.
No, I'm just lame.
Oh.
I'm gimpy, but I still.
All right. So yeah, he'll change his. All right, Gimpy. Who are you? What's your story?
So Stumpy proceeds to start way back to his to when he first left his mama's home, and starts telling him the story of his life.
Okay. What unit were you in?
Oh, he lets me get that far, huh?
He does.
That would have been about 2 hours later.
No, he doesn't. He would once you start talking, he goes to backhand you. I don't need all this. Give me who the hell are you? Damn old man. You're an army man. You're in the military. What unit?
I actually have that. Anyway, I tell him my unit. Of course, it was a Confederate unit, so.
And he says, that sounds Yankee. Are you a Yankee sympathizer?
I fought 11 years against them blue coats. How you calling me a Yankee sympathizer? You're the one wearing the Yankee uniform.
Who was your commander?
This is all stuff I have in there. Oh yeah, there we go. I served under General Featherston. Signed up when he was still just a colonel. Old Sweat was one hell of a leader. He got our 17th Mississippi Infantry Regiment all over you blue coats. We'd have won that war if it was more like us and General Sweat.
So you must have fought in the 3rd Battle of Appomattox, huh?
I sure did. Actually, first 2 as well.
Really?
Took out my share of you blue coats. Although it was in that 3rd battle that I picked up this gimpy leg. You dirty Gatling guns.
So with your colonel or your general, what was one of his favorite sayings he'd always say?
Oh shit.
It's just BS. You're free to make something up.
Oh, I thought you Googled something.
No. He's just chatting and trying to catch you in a lie.
Because this is a real guy.
I know. He's just trying to catch you in a lie.
He said, he used to say, don't stop till them Yankees are beneath your heels.
And you kind of see him glance over one of his companions and, so, what led you out here? Out to this area?
After the war, I come out west, seek a living, and I've been roaming around, doing jobs and various things, looking for gold sometimes, driving cattle sometimes, ever since.
And what led you to Roswell?
Just where my wanderings took me until I met old Bill over there, and he hired me up to drive this cattle.
And what business do you have with that Chinaman?
Just another fella on the job. Wait, I can't remember. Did we start this that we all knew each other, or did we meet at this job?
I believe you knew each other.
Just some fella been roaming around with, Can't roam around out in this crazy part of the country all by yourself. You gotta partner up with a handful of folk, and he's just part of the latest batch of folk that I've been recycling through over the last 15 years.
But surely,
I always seem to be the last one still alive.
But surely a Confederate man as yourself wouldn't dare to be traveling with a pirate and a Chinaman.
Tell you what, that pirate is something else, isn't he? What's he doing in this part of the world? There ain't water for 1,000,000 miles.
I know. That's why I'm wondering why y'all are out here in Roswell. Something's not fishy.
I'm just driving cattle, cooking for the crew, occasionally running around. Me and Gertie. Gertie's my mule. She's probably my best friend. A little bit better looking than fellas like you, but anyway, that's beside the point.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna question the other two, and if their stories don't match what you and the pirate are saying, I want to go and find that Gertie. I'm gonna eat her.
Well, I tell you what, you can't hold me. You can't hold me for 4 for 4, because I tell you what, that Doyle, he's shifty. I bet 3 of our stories all match. I wouldn't trust that Doyle any. Not a bad feller, mind you. Not a bad feller, but one of those card player types. They can't stay honest more than 30 seconds straight.
You're not wrong. And he'll put a bag back over your head and put you in a different cell away from Scroop, and he says, "All right, Chinaman, you're next. Get your ass up."
He's not gonna say anything, but he'll get up on he'll stand up and move towards the cell.
And one of them will kick you in the ass to get you to move faster.
Still won't say anything, but he'll go along.
And same thing, they lead you into a room, you have a sack over your hair, they take off the sack, you see what can only be identified as torture equipment. And this captain, he stands before you and says, "Now, Chinaman, who are you? And why are you in this area?"
Abel will slowly sit down and on like a traditional Chinese way of sitting on his knees.
You are on a chair. You are tied to a chair.
Oh, I'm tired. Okay, damn it. Okay, they don't want to be pompous and just not really cooperate. I am Abel Wong. I am here for work.
And what kind of name is Wong?
I think we both know what kind of name it is.
And what kind of work do you do?
Currently, I'm working for a rancher, herding cows or something of that nature.
Not with them soft hands, you're not.
He's gonna look down at his beaten martial arts hands. Yes, I suppose.
No,
Why are you all out here? This seems pretty far from a base or a fort.
And he comes up to you, and as he gets closer, it looks like he's about to say something, and he backhands you as hard as he can.
Touch a nerve, did I?
I want to ask the questions here, Chinaman, before I send your ass back to China.
Right. I have a feeling that's not within your authority.
And you see him pull out a gun and starts turning the 6-shooter. He's like, "Oh, it's well within my authority, Chinaman."
Ah, yes. Wine, hate, and violence. That's probably well within your authority.
Now, why are you in Roswell? What kind of secrets are you here to steal for your people?
Steal from my people? What could I possibly find in the desert worth stealing?
He backhands you again. Stop with the smart-assness. Answer my question.
I am just here driving cattle. That's all I'm doing.
You don't know how to drive no cattle?
Well, yes, but there are other jobs that someone of my talents can do.
And what exactly kind of talents do you have?
Well, ask your soldier that is currently counting his teeth on the ground.
And he looks over at you see him look over, and that soldier that you hit comes up, and he's holding a knife, and he says, "Come on, Cat, let me stab him. Let me stab him."
It's probably the only way you'll actually be able to hurt me. Oh, me being tied to a chair.
Oh, I can do worse than that, boy. You better answer the questions. Stop being a smartass.
I am answering the questions. It's not my fault they're foolish questions.
Backhand you again.
You were saying something about soft hands. I think you do know something about that.
And he says, "Now tell me, what do you know about this parrot and that stumpy Confederate feller?"
I've met them just recently on this job.
Really? Because I was told that they've known you for quite a while before this job.
I'm afraid that's not true. I've just met them recently. Just came into their company probably a few months ago.
Really? So you're calling them a liar?
Maybe not liar, but perhaps exaggerating.
I've been told that you guys know each other for years.
Well, I cannot say that is true.
So you are calling them a liar?
No, maybe just a little overzealous in how they told their story.
Well, there's a lot of time between a year and a month.
Well, I don't think they can count, honestly.
Ah, so you're calling your friend stupid.
Well, most white men are.
And he just looks at you for a second and says nothing. Now tell me about this Doyle fella. What should I know about him?
Doyle. Which one was he again? Oh, was he the one that you shot in the back?
He's the white man that you so love.
Ah, well, he was a friend, and I was trying to protect him from your cowardice actions.
By sneaking up, huh? You let your friends...
Well, it's only seemed fair considering you snuck up on us and shot him in the back.
We did no such thing as sneaking. That boy ran like he stole something. Well, we took him down like the pig that he is.
Well, I see. No honor among Union soldiers, I see.
So what do you know about this Doyle fella?
I've only met him recently. Seems like a very interesting but trustworthy fellow.
I hear he likes to play cards.
Yes, he does.
Is he any good?
I don't know, I've never played against him.
Ah, you never played him against him. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. If, I'm gonna go ask Doyle here, and if his story doesn't line up with yours, and his story kind of corroborates with the others, then I'm thinking that you're a spy.
A spy?
And what we do around here is hang them. Hang them high.
What other evidence would you have besides just a slightly inconsistent story to that?
Well, let's see. You have no weapons. You have soft hands. You're a Chinaman. They say they've known you for years. You say you just met them. So what? Either all these white men are lying, or you're lying, and I'm intoned to think that you're the one who's lying.
Ah, so all circumstantial then. I would request an actual trial then, if that is the case.
Well, you're in luck, because I'm the judge, jury, and executioner.
Ah, so don't even have proper courts in this land, I see. Seems anyone can be a judge.
That's right. Even you, if you were white, you could be a judge too.
I think we're done here. I've been answered enough of your foolish questions.
That's right, we are done here. He like shoves a bag over your head, and as he puts his bag over your head, you can see that you can smell that you feel that it's very wet and it smells horribly now. So they take you back to another cell. Go back, grab Doyle, take Doyle into this room, and Caesar, you're here now.
Barely alive.
Yeah, you got healed for one.
Josie, I got to go, Josie.
So they lead you into this room, take off the bag, and you see that there's a bunch of torture equipment around. There's a noose, and he says, "So I've had a chat with 3 of your friends, and what I'm trying to find out is who you are and why the hell you're here in Roswell."
I'm Doyle. Texas Dolly. And we were on a cattle run. That's all.
You were on a cattle run with a Chinaman, a gimp, and a pirate.
Yeah. There's a bunch of other weird fellas that Bill hired too. One guy got one leg. We called it Stumpy.
Nah, Stumpy don't have no weird leg. Don't have no one leg. His leg's all shredded up. So you're telling me that Stumpy does have one leg and he's trying to hide it?
No, another guy. Not Stumpy. Not Stumpy that's with me. There's another guy in the cattle run that he missing the other leg.
And what does a fine gentleman such as yourself, who's all dressed up nicely, doing on a cattle run?
Money.
Surely you're above that.
Money. That's all.
So you're telling me
Make
that
some money.
you're telling me that you're poor?
No, I got money. I just need more money. See, money's the root of all evil.
But
I gotta collect it up so everybody be good people.
But to put yourself in a cattle run through who knows what kind of danger?
Well, sometimes I gotta seek adventure.
Huh.
You
So
know, it's adrenaline rush. It's kind of like playing poker. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta get that adrenaline going.
so you're kind of old too. You ever served in the military?
No.
Oh, you're one of those. You're one of the Dodgers. Okay. So what exactly?
No, I paid for military.
Oh, you paid, but you paid yourself not to go in the military, but you.
I paid
have
the
to-
generals to run the war.
Oh, but you have to suffer yourselves to do a cattle run for shit money. Something ain't adding up here. What are you lying about?
Well, I ain't got no reason to lie.
So tell me then, how long have you known that Chinaman and the others?
I've known them a while.
Define a while.
I can't tell you. I was shot in the back just recently and I kind of got some amnesia. Just a while, that's all I know.
How long is a while for you though? Is it a week, a month, year, years?
Yeah, something like that.
So you're a couple years in.
Oh, yeah, a while.
All right. And so why were you running when we told you to stop?
Well, I didn't know who the hell you was.
Well,
There's
we were
bandits out in this area right here. I thought you was trying to rob us.
Well, there's 12 soldiers in soldier uniforms pointing rifles and telling you to stop, and you're just gonna run.
There wasn't nobody identified themselves as soldiers.
And
They just started shooting.
You see that they're all they were all wearing soldier uniforms.
Well, I couldn't see them. I was running the other way.
So you stole something.
I ain't steal shit. If you
So-
find something stolen on my person, then you could accuse me of stealing. Otherwise, you just talking smack.
So which one of you is the thief then of the group?
I don't think anybody took anything.
So these friends that you've known for years aren't none of them are thieves.
I known them a while now.
Right. So the people you've known for a while, and you say ain't none of them thieves.
Not that I know.
But you're with a Chinaman and a pirate.
And an engine.
Engine? Where's this engine at?
That some bitch ran before I got to run.
So
I was running to get him to come back.
So you're telling me that this engine stole something then? Tell me about.
I don't think this engine stole anything. I don't think anybody stole anything.
Tell me about this engine.
Well, he's a weird dude. Always fighting with knives. Always getting his ass kicked.
And you've known him for a few years also? Or, I'm sorry, a while?
Yeah, I known him a while.
Mm-hmm. So what would, somebody who doesn't need any money, or, so apparently they're rich and paid the generals to fight the Civil War. What in the world are you doing with a gimp, a pirate, a Chinaman, and an engine?
Doing a cattle run. Living the good life.
You keep saying you're doing a cattle run, but maybe I think that some of yous are spies.
Spies for what? Ain't nothing to spy in the desert.
Yeah.
A fucking lizard or a snake. What else you gonna see?
Yet you just so happen to come up upon a little town in Roswell and a little military operation, and one of your friends happened to steal a backpack full of something.
A backpack? I ain't seen no damn backpack.
And he'll backhand you. Don't lie to me. You was there. You saw it.
I didn't see no damn backpack.
He backhands you again. I said stop lying. I know you saw it because you was there.
I ain't lying.
So what are you? Who do you work for? What outfit do you work for?
Bill. That's his name.
Bill what?
Shit. I can't remember because I was shot in the back. Got some amnesia.
Bill shit. You can't remember. That's his name.
No. I can't remember because I got that amnesia.
Yeah, well, you're lucky I let your little friend heal you, or you'd be dead.
Yep. Shot in the back.
Well, stop running next time somebody tells you to stop. So, there's 3 of you here that you've known for years.
I said I've known him a while.
Most of you have had soft hands.
Well, I don't do a lot of hard labor. See, I win a lot of money at the poker table.
But yet you're on a cattle ranch doing back-breaking work.
Ain't back-breaking work riding a horse. You just gotta ride a horse around, that's all.
That's not what cattle ranchers do, though.
That's what I do on this damn thing.
And yet you're getting paid a lot of money.
I get paid enough.
So what's the gist here? What are you hiding?
Well, I ain't got nothing to hide. He holds his arms out. I ain't hiding shit.
And he's like, yeah, I know you ain't hiding shit because we confiscated everything.
Well, there you go.
And he starts pulling out these cards, and he pulls out like how people like would cheat on cards, like they shove that shit up their arm and like pull their hand out and like a little contraption would pop out.
You gotta be careful with them cards now, son.
Mm-hmm.
Them some special cards.
Oh, special cards. Oh, well, what happened if I were to say light them on fire?
Probably nothing.
What's so special about them?
They just good poker cards. They
Ma,
made a lot of money. That's what makes them special.
I think I'm gonna hold on to them then until I figure out what the hell you was lying about.
I ain't lying about shit. Ain't got nothing to lie about.
Mm-hmm. So he'll take you back out, and then they'll get you all together and says, all right, now we're gonna walk off here for a few minutes, but y'all need to figure out if you want to keep this story up or if you want to actually tell us the truth, because and he looks over at Abel and says, this guy here says he's only known you for a couple months, and this guy, the rich man over here, says he's known you for years. So
I said I known him a while.
Uh-huh.
That's all I said. A while.
So something ain't adding up here. We got soft hands, we got this, we got that. Something ain't adding up. So we need you just got to come up with an actual story and tell us the truth, or we're gonna start some hanging. And he'll walk away.
Are all your military officers such ignorant fools?
I don't know. It was Stumpy that was in the military, right?
No point in antagonizing him, Chinaman. What looks like we're at the end of a barrel right now.
Abel's gonna start walking around the cell looking for anything that looks like could use to escape. Are there any barred windows?
You find some barred windows, but as you look out the window, you see that there are a lot of soldiers, and they're kind of like paying attention. Like, they are definitely guarding this cell very well.
Are we together again, or are we in separate cells?
You are together again. They put you all together and told you to figure out the actual...
So, somebody took a backpack.
A backpack?
They said somebody took a backpack. I ain't see shit.
I ain't say shit to me about a backpack.
They said we stole something.
We didn't steal shit. We just got there.
We ain't even chance to steal nothing yet. Although I think we was gonna take those rockety gizmos.
I don't know what you mean. Oh, I'll be making eyes at him to not like, you know, my eyes are wide and I'm looking at him when he says that.
Where's that engine?
He ran off. He wanted no part of the light coming from the sky.
What was that rocket thing anyway?
That's why I get it to figure that out.
Well, they're all up in arms about some bullshit.
It seems like it's their stuff. We just gotta be honest with them, and I'm sure they'll let us out. If not, there's not much choice anyway.
You ain't never dealt much with Yankee soldiers, have you, none pirate?
I've dealt with pirates.
You
and
can't
I know
trust
once you're
Yankee
captured,
soldiers.
you can't trust pirates either, but once you're captured, you just gotta do what they say and hope for the best.
Couldn't we just convince them to take us back to the herd? I'm sure our employees or employers will be more than willing to speak for us.
Who knows? They may have even left and continued the cattle drive when we weren't there. They probably think it's a way to save some money now that most of the journey's done through.
We only been gone a little while. What was we going looking for, so anyway?
The light from the sky. You know, the strange occurrences. Remember they sent us out to investigate?
Oh, yeah.
They seem to be hiding something. They think I'm a spy.
You a spy?
No, they think I'm a spy.
Like I
So they-
told them, what the hell's there to spy on out here? Rattlesnakes and lizards.
Apparently there must be, because they built a base out here. Perhaps they're doing something illicit.
Oh, how would you be a spy? Chinaman, you would be the most obvious spy in the world.
You would think so, but your soldiers are quite foolish.
Yeah, this group ain't very smart.
Well, I mean, like, the soldiers...
My country? I'm not from here.
Why wouldn't they think he's a spy? Why?
'Cause I think a pirate stands out more than a Chinaman out here.
Either way, we need to escape from here. They are not going to believe us.
You did not
They
scare
will
me.
believe us. We just have to tell the truth.
It don't look like there's a way to escape. There are too many of them. They done shot me in the back.
We wait till night.
Yeah, since they're RP, I was looking at the
We
computer.
will wait till night
and I saw
to make
pop
our
up.
escape. Considering how unprofessional these soldiers are, I'm sure they will sleep at their posts.
I don't think there's a way out of here.
I think we just need to wait for this to blow over. Once they realize we got nothing, they'll let us go.
Unless they're trying to hide something here. They might execute us regardless.
Well, that's why we shouldn't be asking any questions, Chinaman. The less we know, the better.
And about this time, the captain comes back and he says, "All right, so you want to actually come out with the truth, or you want to keep up with the farce that you don't know each other and none of you are spies?"
We never said we did not know each other. We've only known each other for a short time.
Yeah, a while.
Truly.
Well, he says for a while. He says a couple years.
He's old. A while to him is a lot longer than it is for us.
So what's the truth?
A while.
Only a few months. We are part of a cattle ranch, and we're employed by a cattler. Can you please just let us out so that we can return to them?
Well, I'll tell you what. Since you keep insisting that, I got a couple cattle out in the pen over there. Why don't you come out and show me how you do this cattling?
That's okay.
A cattle drive, it's hard to show with just a couple cattle. It's a large group of us pushing a large group of cattle.
Yeah, I understand how cattle drive works, but show me the ins and outs that you do besides driving these cattle. Like when you stop for the night, show us how you take care of the cattle.
We were not in charge of that. We were the hired muscle to protect them.
Oh, so you're the hired muscle now instead of working on the cattle drive. You was a hired muscle. Huh?
Well, working on the cattle drive as the hired muscle. We've told you this.
So
Why
you
don't you
don't
just go ask Bill?
Yeah,
So
send out a group of people to ask we told you where it was.
Oh, don't worry. We already had a conversation with this Bill.
And he's
Man,
probably
perfect.
expecting us back by now.
And now that's why I'm asking you these questions.
That you're holding up his money.
And don't get no lip with me.
I ain't no lip. That's the daggone truth.
No, don't get no lip with me, because your stories keep changing. I want to know the truth.
We have been
Glad
telling
you
you the
checked.
truth. We were the hired muscle, but they would occasionally get us to do the odd jobs around.
So show me these odd jobs that you would do.
Very well. Do you have anything that needs to be washed?
Yeah, that cattle's ass. Go wash that ass.
That's the Chinaman's job.
That is the Chinaman's job.
How quickly you all turn against me.
So do you go to do this?
If he'll get us out of here, he will take it. We'll go and clean the freaking cow.
Give me an animal handling check.
Animal handling. Do I even have that? I don't have that, so I guess that would be unskilled.
That would be unskilled.
Yeah.
Is there an animal handling check?
No. So as you're washing this cow, or you attempt to start washing this cow, the cow looks at you and almost with its whole ass just kind of slams into you, smacking you back into the pen, knocking you down.
Was that an epic failure?
Not an epic failure, but epic failure would have been worse.
Can I make an attempt to persuade him to lay off the fellas?
So when you do that, he comes up to you and says, and he kind of, in a slower, softer tone, he says, "Don't worry, brother, you'll be fine."
And I tell him, other than myself, and now I'm too old and gimpy to do it well myself, none of these fellas know what they're doing. They're just some boys down on their life that got together looking for some work. Bill had some kind of pity on them, put them to odd jobs, started teaching them how to do cattle, so maybe they'll be able to make a real living in the future. But you can't test them on this stuff because they're all incompetent.
And see, what I'm trying to do is get them to admit that they're incompetent and have no idea what the hell they're doing, but they keep up this act, and it's just kind of fun.
It's not an act, I tell you. They're too stupid to realize they are incompetent.
The dude kind of laughs and he says, "Well, I'll tell you what, brother. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mess with them for a little bit longer. We're gonna cut them loose as long as you make sure that these dumbasses don't come anywhere near the fort ever again."
We come about this fort. We see a big fireball come from the sky. We're worried it could be dangerous. We go check it out before we even know what we're doing. Y'all are on us with guns.
Well, since the South will rise again, we must protect our investments.
How did they ever let you wear one of them Yankee boy uniforms after the war?
Oh, it's a little axe. You see here, we're all Confederate soldiers, but we have to act our parts right now.
Generally,
You broke up.
I said, he giggles and says, generally in on this?
Who do you think sanctioned it? I'm just trying to test out their metal is all. And as he looks over, you see Abel get flung into the pin again. And the guy says, all right, that's enough. This Chinaman obviously has no idea what the hell he's doing. Maybe we should have a hanging. And the boys all the boys start to cheer. And he looks at Stumpy and kind of winks.
Well, Chinaman, it's just your bad luck that the engine ain't here, because that makes you lowest on the totem pole. Engine and totem pole, that's a funny one.
I suppose it does, but it's nothing I haven't experienced before.
You been lynched before? I ain't never known anyone been lynched more than once.
Well, not quite that extreme, but I am used to the treatment.
Well, it's a good thing he ain't got no heifers to inseminate.
Oh,
Well,
God.
you enjoy meeting your big fat Buddha god there, Chinaman.
Yeah, we were gonna send you back to your Buddha.
It's not how that works, but very well. If that will bring you all such comfort.
And Wong, what kind of stupid name is Wong?
Oh, I don't know. Do any of these soldiers have name tags? I doubt it.
No.
Yeah. It says.
I agree. The name certainly sounds Wong, doesn't it?
Yes, what a silly name. Is there anyone here named Smith?
And a couple hold their hands up.
Ah, yes. So original.
What's wrong with Smith?
I don't know. What's wrong with Wong?
Well, it's very Wong.
Yes. Anyway, are we quite done here, or are we going to continue with this?
Oh, we're having us a hanging unless you want to change your story about how long you've known each other.
We've known each other a while.
Is this all this is about? We don't have a similar time frame when we knew each other?
Yeah, something's lying.
I think it's all of you. What are you all hiding here? What was that bright light? And
Hey,
why?
He covers his ears with his hands when he says that.
Yeah.
Listen anymore.
Yeah, that's for us to know and you not to. That's called it's called Nunya.
Man. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And he said, he says, go ahead with who was the man. Go ahead.
Who was the man that we found dead, and why are you so interested in the backpack that he had?
Well, he said his name was Wong. You say your name was Wong. Is you related?
I'm sorry, the dead man's name was Wong.
That's what he said.
I see. That's quite the coincidence.
Yeah.
That's just wrong.
But what was in the backpack? Perhaps it was scattered about, and we could help you find what you lost.
I don't know. What backpack are you talking about?
Well, what you were looking for.
We ain't looking for nothing. We're just trying to find out your stories is all. So how about, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna put, and he looks around, you said your name's Stumpy? I'm gonna put you in charge of these boys, and get them the hell out of here. And if any of you come back and we see you on the trail anywhere, we're gonna kill you dead.
You ain't gonna shoot us in the back as we ride away, are you?
I'm thinking about it. And you see him pull out that deck of cards and start shuffling them. So how about you just get the hell out of here?
I would say it was nice meeting you guys, but that would be a lie. Take care, fellas.
Have the day that you deserve. Alright, boys, let's go play some poker. I got some new cards.
Abel will look around to see if anyone's raising a rifle, and then he'll start walking towards the gate to the base.
If you walk towards the gate to the base, they're watching you, but not raising a rifle.
Okay, he'll just walk through.
Alright.
Did they give us our stuff back?
They gave you all your stuff back except the playing cards.
Good luck with them cards.
Thanks!
They're cursed.
Worth it. It sucks you stole your playing cards.
It's alright, I got another sitting back into the saddlebag.
Alright, so they let you go.
And he's got some
They're
cursed playing
hiding.
cards.
They're hiding something.
It's none of our business what they're hiding.
We should go tell Bill.
Yes, we should see if they even checked with Bill. If they did, at least Bill knows that we're gone. But we didn't run off.
So as you start heading back to where they had the herd, you see a couple horses riding up, and it's Bill and Abby and Luke, and they look Bill looks pretty pissed as he rides up and stops next to you. So what the hell did you all do?
What's your hair on fire about, Bill?
Well, you see, we had a nice deal to sell these cattle to the army, and then you shitheads had to go and get yourselves captured because you was poking your nose where it shouldn't be, and it cost me money. So now y'all are walking off that money.
You're the one sent us over there to see what the hell was going on by ourselves.
I didn't send you over to do shit.
Yes, you did.
The hell I did. I wasn't even here.
Boy.
And if you look back at the stream, Bill and Abby were not there. They went off into the city to sell the cattle that night.
Well, your boy Luke here did.
Yeah,
He
you
said,
left him
"Go
in
check out that
charge.
fireball."
You left him in charge, so it was essentially your order.
And I had to bail your asses out of jail from getting hanged. And that ain't cheap. And you ruined my deal to sell these cattle.
Oh, Bill, you got took. They wasn't gonna hang us.
The hell they weren't. Apparently you stumbled upon something you were not supposed to see.
Sounds like it was Luke's fault then for telling us to go out there.
And Luke says, well, and maybe you should have been a little bit more sneaky and doing what they said. And not get yourselves caught. You was a hired gun. That's what you're supposed to do.
Fine.
We're hired, but not to fight an entire regiment of army. That was like 30 guys.
Let's just accept this, but we are not paying anything back for your lost opportunities.
Well, I say you's going to, or we're going to turn you back over to the army.
We're not going to be your indentured servants. It'll take us decades to pay that back.
Well,
I don't know what he wants us to pay for. He the one that sent us all over there.
Joke's on him. I ain't gonna be around for no decades.
well, this is how it's going to go then. You're going to be working for us, You're gonna be working this cattle ranch to the end, and you ain't getting shit besides food.
Then, very well. He's gonna like turn to what's his name? Group. Once we are back to civilization, we make a run for it.
Agreed.
I say we just leave now.
We are in the middle of a desert. We cannot hope to get away. Very well, Bill. You. That's a hard bargain, but we will do so, as you say. We'll work off our debt.
Can't
No.
promise it'll be for years, but it will definitely work it off.
No, you'll just.
The next time some giant spiders try to eat your cattle, I ain't stopping them.
Well, then you're not doing what you're hired to do.
Apparently, I ain't hired to do shit.
I don't know.
You hire somebody, you pay them.
I don't know, Luke. Maybe we should cut our loss and just turn it back over to the army, because I'm sure they're gonna have some fun with them.
I don't think they want anything to do with us either anymore.
Nope.
No, they want to hang you.
They could care less.
Exactly. They just want to hang you.
Yes, they probably got eyes on your group right now because we told them, we were told to go investigate that. They probably think Luke here's a spy.
So what?
So yeah, stay around here, see what happens.
Oh, we fixing to head out. We can pick up for wannabe heroes or for wannabe bodyguards for cheap.
Yeah.
Very well. Let's continue on then.
And they say, we're heading out in the morning. We'll see you back there then. And he turns around. They turn around and ride off.
Worst case situation, we just have to fight our way out. But for now, let's just continue on until we get someplace where we can make a discreet escape.
And when we make the escape, we leave on the horses.
Hell,
That's our payment for the job.
I'm about ready to tell Bill's rival what's going on.
If we steal the horses, they would have a reason to send sheriffs after us. But
if we take him, they'll have to prove that they paid us. Because, like I said, that'll be our payment. We're taking the horses.
Yes, but he's already trying to make us slaves.
So you're saying we should slit his throat while he's sleeping?
No, we should not slit his throat while he's sleeping. We will just leave.
I like that idea, Chinaman. We slit his throat while he's sleeping.
Stumpy, speak some sense into this fool.
Can't report us if he's dead. They can make it look like that rival gang did it.
We are not killing anyone, Scroop. And he's gonna start walking towards the camp.
We should tell that crazy engine all about Bill. Let him deal with it.
goats. Okay, are we back?
I'm here.
Right.
I never left.
Oh yeah, because of the cats. Poor group. Good thing you don't have to. Good thing you're young and don't have to pee.
Yeah. Like a camel.
Or a gator. Anyways, all right. So we, you finally get back to the herd. You're getting some looks from people, but no one says anything. And once eventually you just kind of bed down for the nights. So you head out for the next morning. So about a week and a half goes by, right? So I think, if I'm not mistaken, Doyle should be able to do like a heal roll or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, like after a week or some crap like that, you get to try to do a bigger roll.
And I think someone can help him with that as well.
Maybe Stumpy?
God, I have to find the rules again.
Yeah, let me see if I can look them up.
Yeah, natural healing. Wounded characters make a vigor roll every 5 days. Success recovers 1 and a rage recovers 2. Support. Characters with healing or survival skills can make support rolls to help allies when they make vigor rolls to heal, stabilize, or recover. So a support roll, I believe, is if they succeed, it's like a +1 to their roll, to the other person's roll, and if they get a raise, it's a +2.
Okay.
I think
so. So like Stumpy do a healing, see how his healing roll goes, and then that would determine Doyle's
a bonus to
yeah.
Doyle's roll. Yeah.
Alright. Stumpy here.
I'm here. But actually, I'd probably use the survival instead. It says you can use healing or survival.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Survival
go.
is better than a healing.
Yeah, go ahead and do that roll.
Come on, Stumpy.
No.
Nope.
Alright, Doyle, give us a bigger roll. No. So that's the first one. Second one, Stumpy wants to do another survival as another 5 days to pass.
Yep. There's 2 raises.
Nice. And Doyle.
So okay, yeah, he'll get a +2 to the vigor roll.
So I just do +2 in the box down there.
Yes.
Six and a 5. Why didn't it fucking show up? God damn it. 1, 2, let me redo it. Of course. Last time it was a 6 and a 5.
+4. You shouldn't have a +4.
I had a +2 in the box.
It shows
I
up
don't know
as
why.
+4.
It says +2 in the.
But if you look at bigger wounds -2, comma +4. It's weird.
Yeah,
Sus.
I only put 2 in the. But in the little white box, it says D6 +2.
And if he succeeds, that's -1 wound, I believe. Alright. So
Yes.
you still have 1 wound. But about a week and a half. Oh, go ahead.
I was just rereading the support. It is sorry. DGen was right, except that you do get it's a plus for each raise. So we would have had a +3 in that case.
But still no exploding die, so
Yeah, just so we know in the future.
yeah. Alright, so yeah, about a week and a half goes by. People are kind of ignoring you, kind of expecting you to do your job. You're not making any friends here. And you bed down for the night, and Bill says that he's going to... you're coming up to your first major river crossing. So he's going to scout out the day. He's going to scout the day and come back and find a fording point. So as he comes back, he says, "Okay, I found the best point to try and herd the cattle, but it's going to be rough." And he kind of leads you to this river. Big old river. Scroop's best friend.
Oh God.
So they tell you got to drive the animals across. This is a big herd with a deep river, and the cows are kind of excited. So the rolls are going to be at a -2. So to control and get these animals to where you're going, you need to make an intimidation or a riding roll at -2, your choice. We'll give each of you get
Wait, what is this
one.
we're doing?
This is herding these cows across the river.
Oh, so imitation.
Yeah, intimidation or a riding at -2. So Scroop, you're going into the water willingly.
Oh well, I know I have to cross, and so I'm really trying to intimidate these cows. Come on, quick! Get the fuck over there, cows! Gotta get over there quick!
Is
How do you do it at minus again?
in the chat box at the very bottom.
Am I driving these two, or am I still like in one of the wagons?
Each one of you gets a cow. Each one of you has to take a cow across.
Alright, my cow's not going to make it. I'm -4. I am -4.
Did you want it at the tower or just out in the open?
Open swim. Stumpy's cow does not move.
He's-
Abel's cow also does not move.
Want to get another roll?
Yeah. You can also, if you also want to try and lasso the cow, it would be an athletics roll at -2 to try and make it easier.
Oh, critical fail on the athletics.
Oh well, yeah, you're not yeah, no. You're not lassoing shit. Yeah, actually, you know what? You lasso Scroop.
What the
Pull
doing
him in the water.
Brooke, you
It's
ain't no
got me.
dang cow!
It's got me! It's got me from the water! It's got me!
Relax, you crazy pirate. You just got in the way of my perfect lassoing. I was doing good till you got in my way.
I'm all the way over here. I'm as far away from you as I can be. Get this off me!
Or you
But,
need another roller.
Yes. So each success. Abel, you can do yours normal now. And yeah, we'll just keep doing these at -2 for the intimidation or riding to move them across.
I guess Abel would be ahead of this cow.
Yeah, you'd be right there.
So it's a
Fast
-2
one,
still.
fast one.
Riding.
Yes, riding or
Holy shit!
holy shit.
Shit!
Wait, is that as far as we get to move?
Yes!
Really get to move?
26!
All right, so that's a nice roll. Okay, so
How far do we have to move for success?
A success, it moves its normal pace. The cow's normal pace. Scroop had
How
a
much is the
very
million
nice.
raised?
Scroop had a very nice roll.
Scroop's like, you better get across, cow. Now's not the fucking time. We must go.
This
I can get
damn,
a fucking 26.
this damn cow
Kept
basically,
rolling sixes.
this damn cow basically stands up on the water and runs across.
I rolled 4 sixes in a row. That's
So,
nice.
so that athletics was only to try and lasso it to get these
Okay,
boys
intimidation.
across. Yes, intimidation or the other one.
but you don't have the minus.
But you don't have the minus.
Oh,
Yeah, because you lassoed it.
I had a success a minute ago.
Where's your success? You rolled a 2.
There's 2 6s. I got a 12. That's not bad.
Stumpy, you rolled a 2.
I rolled my athletics failed, but then I rolled a 4. No, I rolled a 6. It might not have got noticed because it was immediately before a Scroops roll, and that kind of.
No, I see the crit failure, and then you did an unscaled roll at -4.
Oh no, you're right. I saw the
It was a
6 on the
2.
die.
Oh.
-4 made it a 2. Yeah, you're right. I failed. Kill that move.
Long, get your goddamn cow
Yeah,
out here.
Abel hasn't moved.
I'm trying.
This cow, the cow's just looking at him like he's a dumb.
Holy crap! It still won't move.
Same with Stumpy's.
Well,
There's a
I need
6.
to whatchamacallit, I need to explode twice in order to get a single success.
I'm still -2, right?
Can I
Yes.
use persuasion on the cow? Can I sweet talk it? Can I get Gertie to shake its ass?
This
Come on,
cow,
Bessie.
this cow does not want to move.
Why
is everyone getting these crazy rolls except for us?
There we go. There we go,
That was my
Stumpy.
first success. That was my first success on
Yeah.
there. Well, but that's a triple.
I got another 1.
Abel finally moves. And then the cow looks at Stumpy like, no.
More 6.
Poor
Scroop is like, real. Get the fuck over the cow. If you don't keep going, I'm gonna end you.
This is kind of funny.
Alright, here goes Doyle again.
I bet you
Riding.
Stumpy's getting pissed too. Like, come on, man.
There's a 6. Come on, 6s.
Scroop goes again.
Hey, I got one.
Yeah.
Group of points into intimidation. It was well worth it. He's a scary boy.
So Scroop's cow gets across.
Long.
Get the
Alright.
fuck over there.
Come on, cow.
Yeah, you can't be beat by a Chinaman.
I got a 1.
I just got a 5. Something. I can see the shore now. I can finally see the shore.
Oh, there's a couple zeros. There we go. Abel gets across.
Damn, now I'm getting 0s. There it is. A 6.
There we go, Stumpy.
And a 2.
I'll pat my cow and be like, there. Well, we made it over the water.
Ooh,
Good.
double 1s.
Good girl.
Ooh, critical fail.
Ooh, so Doyle, as you're leading the cow, it like kind of shakes its head away from you and like gets stuck and kind of like moves down over here, as it's kind of like now stuck in something.
Keep forgetting to try the athletics first.
I'll be right back. I gotta run upstairs.
Seeing the cow get stuck, I'm gonna like raise my rifle and aim it towards the water in case something's got a hold of it.
That's my no, that wasn't a pass. That was a pass of my athletics.
Oh, on your athletics, my bad.
Abel's gonna try and go out and
That's a pass,
help.
though.
Yeah, try and help Doyle.
All right.
See if he can give him advantage or something on his rolls.
So let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. So this, so as you're trying to like kind of lead us, you see since you're so close to shore, the cow seems to be kind of like stuck, like on like the bottom, like its hooves or something are stuck.
Did he Abel try and lasso him to try and pull him out?
Yes, at a -4.
-4. Uh-oh.
As it's starting to shake its head, and start freaking out.
Can I not try to lasso the cow? Just tie a rope around the cow, tie the other end to Gertie, and have Gertie pull it out.
We could certainly try.
Alright. What do you need me to do?
Your cow is stuck in the water, like stuck in the bottom.
Still doing writing? Trying to get out or what?
You can certainly try, but now it is a -4.
2, 3, 4. -5, -4. Damn it.
And you feel both of you see that this cow is like starting to sink.
It's
If we
something's
lose
got the cow.
If we lose another cow, there's
What do I
gonna
have to
charge.
Fuck it, it's Bill's cow. I don't care.
What do I have to roll for my idea?
Does Gertie have a block or something?
I don't know.
Since it's
Uh,
like
I bought a mule.
if you're
I bought a
actually
mule,
using
right?
this, let me see. I think there's a stat block for a mule. Let me find out.
God damn.
The cow is now underwater.
See ya, cow.
It is like freaking the fuck out.
Something's got it. Something's got it.
Alright, so a mule, it has a stat block. It has athletics and a notice roll and unskilled. So tying a rope. So you're trying to tie a rope around the mule, right?
well, trying to tie a rope around the cow and the other end hitched to Gertie, and use Gertie to pull the cow out of the mud.
So you'd have to go back in there then.
Well,
yeah. So go back.
I was going to do it before it was underwater. Now that it's underwater, I'm going to try to do it.
Okay, because they kept like once while you're thinking about this, they're still trying to they're still rolling because it's like still happening all at the same time, and this cow just keeps sinking lower and lower.
He'll try and tie the rope around its neck again. No. Okay, I think we lost the cow. Desperate attempt 7.
Poor cow.
Come on, put your back into it.
This thing is dead. This is gonna cost us even more money.
Put your
Yeah.
back into it.
Poor
Come
cow.
on, just come. I need it.
And you pull the cow's head above water, and you see it. And if it could like cry and say help, it would be doing this.
Yeah. He's going to turn to Doyle and tell him to keep the cow's head above water as he starts swimming towards the shore. Stumpy, take this. And he's gonna hand the rope to Stumpy.
All right, I'll hitch it to Gertie and try to lead Gertie.
Oh, Scroop also has a mule with them, so maybe I would also put my mule and tie a rope to the rope. So we got 2 mules pulling it.
Okay, so we can do a normal check then, because they don't have like athletics was just like, so they don't have intimidation or strength really at all. So we'd have to do some kind of roll at like a +2 since we're using 2 mules. Let's try. Not intimidation. Let's just try riding it. Then at a +2, whomever amongst you has the best riding skill can roll it.
I got a 6 riding.
I got a 6 as well. I'm on the shore, so I can do it if you're in the water still.
Yeah, I'm still on.
So it was a +2?
Yeah.
+2 riding. Okay, come on. Oh. Huh?
And the cow moves a little bit. And it's like it's severely fatigued.
Let me do a riding.
Can I coax Gertie to give him as a support role?
That's what the +2 is for.
Get 9.
Almost to the edge.
You want another one from me?
One more for all the gravy. Let's go. The cow. So the cow pops out, and it's just like falls down to the ground, like breathing heavily, and like it's panicked, and all the other cows around are starting to panic as well. Poor cows.
Should just shoot the cow.
Wow. How the hell would you shoot a cow?
Abel will start looking the cow over to see if it looks like it has any broken legs or anything like that.
Give us medicine. Or notice, I guess. Or notice.
Notice? Okay. Big money.
It's a cow, and its hooves are covered in mud. Like its legs are completely covered in mud.
It looks to be okay.
And that's a good it's a good crossing. As Bill comes up and says, he starts to chastise you for a second, and then sees that the cow is like covered in mud, and he says, "Oh, you saved it. Good job."
Yeah, we almost had steak for dinner.
You earned your dinner for tonight. So so a day after crossing the river, you are heading north towards Colorado. Ahead of the crew loom some mountains. They call the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. He explains that one night around the campfire that most traffic into the Great Plains heads up through the Raton Pass. A rather enterprising entrepreneur, Uncle Dick, set up a toll road there over a decade ago. His toll for the herd would likely gobble up the majority of what these cows are worth, so instead he's going to head for nearby Caris Pass. And that was where you are going to be heading for the night, or the next day. And as you bed down for the evening, everybody give us a notice roll. And Abel. Oh, that was a 3. You rolled shit. Wait, why'd you re-roll that? Abel rolled a 3, 6. Abel, you don't get 2 notice rolls.
No, that was from him checking the cow.
Oh, the cow. Cool. So everybody except for Doyle, as you're bedding down for the night, you hear ravens. I don't know how you know exactly that they're ravens, but that's what you hear. It sounds like there's a shit ton of them. and they start getting
Multiple?
multiple ravens, like a murder of crows almost.
That's a bad omen. Stumpy, you know anything about hordes of ravens?
Can I do a common knowledge roll?
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing that come in my tails.
A group of ravens is called a conspiracy.
A conspiracy. Nice.
It's a success with a raise.
So these ravens, especially like nighttime, ravens out at night, they're kind of known that they like to stalk some enemies while they sleep and try to mess with them, give them nightmares in a way. Very sussy.
And are they like circling, or are they or we heard a flat eye?
So they circled the camp for roughly 5 to 10 minutes, and then they took off back south.
Doyle went right to sleep.
Yeah, Doyle don't fuck with no ravens.
You saying they're gonna give us nightmares?
There's something spooky about it. That's for sure.
How about you tell us one of your stories while we go to sleep? That might help.
Yeah, I think I will. I'll tell him. Which one is that? I'll look up the rules on that skill. There it is. Yeah. I'll tell him about when something just like this happened during the war, and we ended up winning the battle the next day. And so can I do a roll to try to reduce the local fear level?
Yes.
Oh crap! So succeeded, and that also should give me a conviction.
When you successfully say first, you make your adds to the total. When you successfully lower the local fear level, get a raise and get a raise on it. So no conviction.
Oh, get a raise. Okay, yep, cool. Oh, I forgot that I still have a conviction.
You do?
I haven't needed it, but still.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure, you know how, like, we were trying to work out what the support thing meant? I'm pretty sure that would be if someone did, like, a support roll on the tail. I think someone could support you.
Oh, yeah, they sure could. And actually, can I spend a penny to re-roll that?
Sure.
Was it 6?
What's that?
Yeah,
I think
he's going for a raise.
Yeah, and if I'm re-rolling it, can someone try to support me?
What were you going to tell? Hey, how are you going to support this?
Well, I'm telling that story about the war and how so someone can support it. Well, I mean, it's up to them, but someone can support it by adding to the encouragement. Like, yeah, see, it doesn't mean nothing. Or, you know, sometimes a bad omen happens and good things happen. Maybe the bad omen's for who's on the other side.
All I know about birds is if they're close by, it means land is close. So I think there's land close, boys, and there's nothing to be afraid of.
Look over there. Doyle's already asleep. Ain't nothing bothering him.
That is not good enough for support.
Well, I think they have to say what they're doing. If they do something like that, they would probably have to roll a persuasion roll.
There's land around here. No, that's not good enough.
That's all Scroop could do. He doesn't know anything about ravens.
Fair enough. Okay. I'm still gonna spend a penny and try and see if I get a raise.
Yeah, might as well.
Persuasion. Figure out how to spend it.
Character sheet, I think you can just drag and drop it.
Yeah, seems like it. Using my penny. I did too. Oh man, dropped the dice and it came up 6 and an 8. Oh,
I did the same thing earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Blew away a 5 and a 6.
No
yeah.
reason.
So okay, still the same thing. Just one pass.
All right.
I had 5 bennies, so I may as well spend one.
Right. So as you bed down for the evening, you all become tormented by terrible night terrors. I don't know what everyone else is scared of, but Scroop, you're definitely submerged underwater, and you see black inky things come flying around you and touching you. I need a fear check at -1.
Doyle's afraid of clowns.
What are you
Done.
doing here?
Fear check, where is that?
Fear check.
It's a spirit roll.
A spirit roll.
Okay.
Yeah,
At -1?
at -1.
What would it have been if we hadn't reduced the local fear?
Don't know.
Okay, I got a +2, so I would be at a +1.
Something scared.
I got a
Something
12.
So, Abel, what are you scared of?
I'm a bird of Benny.
He's scared of being scared.
-1. Let's see what happens now.
You're not scared. But you all have these night terrors. They persist, but nothing happens. When you wake up the next day, you start moving. You hear a bunch of the crew start talking about some evil shit that's been their dreams, like clowns and I don't know, random crap. Nothing really happens the rest of the day as you're just passing through, heading towards that pass. So as you bed down for the night again, give us another spirit roll at -2.
Just can't get any luck this friggin' session.
Oh, I am going to use my conviction to re-roll that critical fail.
Alright.
Can't edit conviction. I think only you can.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. I could have if I'd remembered on that.
Unlock the sheet, yeah.
Spirit wants to do.
Remember, those who fail, you have bennies if you want to roll them.
I might as well try one Benny. -2, you said?
Yes.
Oh, nice job, everyone.
I'm going to get you. Yeah, so again, you're plagued by pretty bad dreams, but nothing happens.
These are probably just like regular. Scroop's having these dreams anyway.
Yeah, I can see it.
Especially because we just crossed a river, It probably would have been like a scene from the river, but instead of, making it across, I was pulled under.
All
Doyle
right.
always has bad dreams.
So, again, another day goes by. People are looking a lot worse for wear. A couple of the posse, they are not wanting to do any work because they see spiders all over the ground and centipedes, because centipedes are disgusting. Bed down again for the evening. Let's do another spirit roll at -3.
Jeez. Holy shit.
Oh my god. 33.
Scroop's just snoring away.
Hey, there we go. Come on. Come on.
Oh,
Doyle snoring away. Stumpy snoring away. Script snoring away.
We get any breaks in our next rolls for all those raises?
What about Abel? Is Abel going to do his Benny or going to get sphered?
He gave up.
Scott, did you just... there it goes.
-3 is a lot to try and overcome. But, yeah, I didn't think so.
It rolled off a 6.
So, Abel, what are you scared of?
Abel is scared of... He has a nightmare where someone is killing everyone in the party, in his group, like stabbing them, shooting them, and just butchering them in the worst ways possible. And then at some moment, the individual killing them turns towards a mirror, and it's him.
Ooh. Not nice.
And that'll be his fear of betraying the people that he's closest to.
Oh boy. Alright. Now I gotta look. I didn't know if everybody would fail it, or if anyone would fail it or not, so let's see what exactly happened.
Theater tape.
Oh, that's not active. Yeah, fuck it. Since we're not in combat, so nothing really bad. I guess nothing bad would happen to you, really.
He wakes up with an adrenaline dump.
Yeah. Or we could just give him one level of exhaustion. That would be fun. Or fatigue.
That would suck. I think fatigue has a huge impact on everything you do.
High or low? High or low?
Low.
Let's do that again. Press bright metal. Haha. Oh. So you're not as good as you think you are. So the next day, people are like not getting out of bed. Even Bill is struck by the spear, and he says, "I keep seeing these ravens. They're pecking out my eyes, and then they're pecking out my daughter's eyes. Please help. We can't do anything. I'm so scared. There has to be something going on."
We will help you if you take away the debt that you've imposed upon us.
Ugh. If you get it to stop, fine.
Very well. We will try and find out what is causing this ailment. Right, fellow comrades?
Oh, so we're hunting birds now.
Where's the engine when you need them?
Can we still
Right.
hear the ravens cawing in the distance, or?
You would have heard them at night. Like each night,
Okay.
you would have heard them.
And is there a direction that it was coming from?
They were circling the group, like the whole posse, like making a few passes and then heading back south.
Okay. Can we borrow some horses?
Take what you need.
I got my
Very
own
well.
horse.
And Abel will saddle up and wait for the rest of the group to decide what they want to do.
Say we set up an ambush when those ravens come in tonight. We lay in wait with our guns, and when they appear, we shoot them all down.
Or we could go south and find out where they're coming from.
I don't like the odds of just finding ravens just by heading south. We gotta wait for them to come to us, and then shoot them, and then chase them.
Abel will look at the rest of the group if that's what they want to do.
Stumpy's still on the ground. He's like, I can't ride no dang horse. I'm gonna have to ride on the back of one of y'all.
Who here can ride well?
Me.
Good. You will take Stumpy with you.
And it takes like 2 or 3 of the hands to get Stumpy up on the horse behind Scroop because his left leg doesn't bend at all, so it's hard for him to get on the horse.
So we wait for him to show up, we shoot a couple out of the air, and we follow the rest. Does that sound like a plan?
You're going to try and follow ravens at night.
What was your plan? Just head south and hope we find ravens?
They will stand out in the sun. They have to roost somewhere.
They could be anywhere south of here.
Then we will ride south, and if we do not find anything, we will return to base and do what you suggested.
Well, yeah, what time is it now? Is it like the morning?
It's the morning, yeah.
Oh, well, we could do that. If we can't find them by the end of the day, we'll come back and ambush them. I don't know what they're complaining about anyway. I haven't been having any weirder dreams than normal.
Yes. Dolly, you can ride, can't you?
Yes.
Then let us mount up and go. And Abel will start. I'm fatigued, goddamn. He will start riding in the direction of south.
Okay. How much time are you going to spend looking for these birds? Like,
That probably just until noon.
till about noon. Okay.
Just looking for places where they could roost.
All right. So as you are heading out, give us a notice roll. So Stumpy and Abel, you both, you kind of, as you're heading down this trail, you kind of see what seems to be like a very small trail, like leading off to the east. After about an hour and a half.
Right. Abel will stop and look down the path, and then look to the rest of the group before turning his horse off to go down the trail.
Wait, I think the trail goes this one over here goes to the west.
No, this way. There's a small trail leading this way.
Are you sure? This
Yes.
one looks like a trail going west.
We're following the Chinaman's plan for the moment. If it doesn't work, we'll have to think of another one. Your plan better work, Chinaman.
Yes, he will go as far as he can on horse through that trail, and if it starts to get a little too narrow, he'll get off the horse.
Yeah, as you start coming down into like a canyon. It's just like the trail narrows and starts like you'd have to go single file down this canyon, and you're kind of like at the entrance, towards the entrance of it.
Okay.
Single file on horseback or on foot?
On horseback.
Perfect.
Right. You'll
Alright.
follow it on horseback as far as it'll go. Does it lead anywheres?
It starts leading down, and it starts becoming dark.
It's like the sun's going down, or is it just dark in the place?
It starting to get dark around. Like the canyon's kind of like closing in as you're going like deeper into the canyon itself.
Alright. He'll keep going, and he'll look around to see if there's any places like nests or anything on the edges of the canyon.
All right, give us a notice.
Notice any crow poop? Pigeon poop?
I'll be having a look around too, looking for little caves and crevasses.
And bird poop?
Scroop, you
Notice.
Scroop, you do not see anything. Doyle, this is a very nice trail.
No bird poop?
No. So as you continue down this trail, it ends, and as it ends, there's like a little red pot, like a little pond of water.
Abel will lead his horse up to the pond and get off, and to let his horse drink from it.
Okay. And as the horse drinks from it, you can kind of see, like, you notice that there's, like, fish in this water.
Look at the fish. They look like koi fish?
It is a redfish.
A redfish? He'll crouch down to take a closer look.
Alright. You've never seen these kind of fish before, but they're all red.
I'm not incapacitated, am I? I should have this thing off, right?
I don't know why you rolled.
It was on, and I turned it off. And it was on, I turned it off, and then I clicked, and it came back on again. I'll turn it off.
He'll try and catch one of the fish so he can actually get a better look at it.
Alright, what kind of roll?
Athletics?
Sure. You snatch a fish up.
Okay, he's gonna hold it up and with both his hands so it doesn't wiggle away. Is there anything strange or different about it?
No, it looks like a normal fish, but it's like completely red.
He'll gently put it back.
Wait, no, you caught lunch for us. Don't put it back.
He'll gently put it back into the pond.
Alright, and it swims off.
And he'll stand up and look around to see if there's anything else in this area besides the pond.
Wong, that should have been lunch. Why'd you let it go?
Yeah, you're free to grab one for yourself.
I don't think they've ever heard of it.
I'll be shooting. I'm not as quick as you.
I don't think they've ever heard of a red herring.
He'll crouch back down and try to snag another one out of the water for her.
Alright. You do?
And he'll toss it to Scroop, was it? Yeah, Scroop.
And Scroop, as you catch the fish, it looks up at you and it looks like it's very sad.
I'll say, hey, fella, do you taste good?
And it looks very sad and scared.
Well, there's nothing here. We should let our horses drink some before we head out.
You gonna eat that fish?
You gotta eat the redfish.
Is Scroop gonna cook the red? I guess we could eat here.
Once we get back to camp and we have, I don't think we got anything to make a fire with us. I don't think so. I'll take it back to camp and eat it.
You're gonna kill the fish?
As he says that, Scroop will swing it and hit like its head against the canyon on the rocket, you know.
Aww.
To start to kill it.
Damn.
Poor fish.
He gave you the puppy dog eyes, too.
He did.
Hey, Scroop's not a bit of fish. He likes fish.
Of course
He is a
does.
sailor after all.
So
How often
after-
does he get to eat fish when we're around here?
He just won't go in the water to get them.
No, exactly.
So after Abel's let his horse have his fill of water, he's gonna mount back up and start heading back up the canyon.
Okay.
I don't know, Scroop. That fish looked unnatural.
What? It's just a red fish.
Ain't too many red fish in fresh water. I ain't never seen a red fish in fresh water.
I've seen a bunch of red fish in salt water, so maybe it's salt water.
No, that's fresh water, my friend. Ain't no salt water for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles from around here.
Are you still talking about the fish? We have birds to catch.
Well, I got fish, so maybe the birds will want some fish. That's actually a good idea, Wong. I won't eat this one. I'll leave this as bait for tonight when we're hunting the ravens.
I thought we was gonna find him in the daytime.
Well, I haven't seen any of them.
Oh, I hear some.
No, there's no. You don't see.
You hear
any.
that?
You don't see any, and you don't hear any.
Dagnabbit, I hear some ravens. I swear I heard them.
Once Abel gets up to the place where the fork in the path, I guess. What time is it? Is it starting? Like, is it noon by this time?
It's a little afternoon. Like the sun is crossed over.
Okay. He'll probably continue on for another hour or two before heading back. Do they find anything while they're out further?
Do us a notice. So, Abel, you do not see anything else of interest. And Doyle, you don't see shit.
I heard him. I swear I heard him. We're gonna head back to camp.
We head back to camp. We set up an ambush.
Alright. If we don't find anything, and yeah, Abel will start heading back to camp.
Alright. So when you get back to camp, Abby comes running over. Did you find him? Did you kill him?
No, we couldn't find them. All we found was a pond with unusual fish in it.
Unusual fish? Did you catch any?
Well, Scroop has one.
I got one. I'm gonna use it as bait to catch these damn ravens.
You said it was red? Can I see it?
I'll hold it up.
You caught a red herring?
I guess we did, but don't worry. We'll use it to catch the ravens.
It looks so good to eat, though.
Well, you know, as long as we shoot the ravens before they get to it, we can eat it afterwards. I'll give you a little bite.
Okay. But please kill these ravens before I don't think we can suffer another night.
I won't be able to do anything. I have no firearms. This is all gonna have to rely on all of you.
You can't hide real close, and then when they come for the fish, you jump out and grab them.
If they're that foolish, then yes, I suppose I could. So, what's the trap Scroop is gonna set up?
Oh, I'm just gonna get like an empty sack, put it on the ground, and I'm gonna lay the fish on top of it to the south of the camp. And then I'm going to post up with my rifle, cover myself in a bit of vegetation, and wait for the ravens.
Alright. And,
put the fish under a box with a stick holding up one side and a string tied to it. Try to catch a raven.
free food.
You got a box, Stumpy? Actually, yeah, Stumpy, you know the kitchen people, don't you? I'm sure you can find an empty crate.
We got a big old pot.
I guess
That's
that'll
too
work.
shiny. That's too shiny. They'll know something's up.
Yeah.
Nah, it's black.
Cast iron.
We ain't invented no stainless steel yet.
The what?
It's a cast iron pot.
Let's set this trap up, everyone. In positions.
Alright. And with that, I think we call it there. Because there will be a combat, and it's going to probably take a while.
Ooh, these are badass crows. Ravens.
Yeah, it's definitely going to take longer than 30 minutes.
Damn.
I'm fatigued for combat. God damn it. Minus one to every.
Hey, at least it was just you and only once.
Yeah.
Imagine if everybody failed all 3 nights.
Yeah. There'd be no way to win that fight.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Scroop's built to withstand fear. I didn't even have to use my my edge that lets me re-roll fear checks because I was rolling so well.
All right, just
Has it been 5 more days?
No,
Damn.
it's been a day, like a day and a half. Let's get those D20s. Hopefully Scuff fails.
Not Scroop.
Hopefully Scuff loses again. Damn it. Alright, Doyle.
That was good.
That would have been hilarious though if he failed twice in a week.
Right?
My winning streak completely gone.
Aw, that only lasted 40 sessions, you know. Like 2 years.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, we're done. Hopefully...
Did we get to level up?
Bro,
Level up.
you just leveled up last time.
Did we?
Yeah, but
It was so long ago.
And?
levels are different in this.
No. Maybe if you survive this fight.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, fine. But yeah, we should, unless something happens, as long as we have 3 next week, we'll play.
Alright, sounds good.
Oh.
I'll see you then.
Yeah. And
Alright.
yeah, it's gonna be it'll be a fight. Oh, and I'm going to crawl into bed because I have to get up at 1 a.m. and it's 8:30.
Nice.
Have a good one.
Alright.
I'm glad I did good on those rolls and didn't have to stay in the water longer than I needed to.
I know. I was hoping somebody would fail. Anyways, alright, stream. Thanks for hanging out. We're done. We're going to bed. We'll see you next time. Hopefully next week. Until then, goodbye. And I will remember to turn the stream off this time. Haha.